So I'm up here on the load at a rest area to tell you about a little story I had from yesterday. I took a hard fall and I'm completely fine. Not even a scratch or a bruise. So this is the height I was at. I don't know, it's hard. I'm not sure if the camera will depict it accurately, but I was up on, I'll show it from the ground as well, but I was up on the load on the kind of second layer level of it, and stepping down onto the deck, the pieces of wood that are chained down now, one of them was loose and I stepped on it and it rolled, and I basically was going full speed at the back of this rack here in this direction. So yeah, I went full speed. I was basically flying this way, and I went into like an altered state of consciousness. I don't know what happened. I know my hands found something here to grab, but I didn't even look at it. I don't know what I grabbed. Something here, either, I don't know, something here. I found two places to grab. My head wasn't even turned towards it. My head was turned sideways as I was falling off. And like I saw this out of the peripheral vision, but I wasn't like I said, I was in like an altered state of consciousness. Like I wasn't even, it's hard to even describe. It was like I was dreaming. And I think my hands hit here somewhere and then braced me between that and the tires. Like my feet braced on the tires, and then I basically bounced off this the box. I basically the momentum of the fall, I just kind of like carried down, and like I can't. Obviously I'm having trouble explaining it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So that's the shelf I came off, and I stepped onto this deck here. One of these was loose. It spun through me. I'm falling this way. Somehow my hands found, it was like all of the experience of my childhood climbing trees through to my experience climbing, all came together, and my hands knew exactly what to do, and they did it. And I found something on there to hold on to, or not really. It wasn't really a hold on to. It was just to use for a moment to brace me between, I think it was the tires that my feet ended up on. And as I was falling off this, I knew my feet naturally or instinctively pulled up a little bit to clear this, to make sure I didn't trip on that as I came down. And then I don't really fully know what happened, but I ended up on the ground completely fine. And there were people working in bays beside me on both sides, and I don't think they even knew anything had happened. So, and it was pretty crazy. I definitely think God helped me, like either to prepare me for that through my life experience, um, but also to guide my hands and my feet when I needed it. And it was like the altered state of consciousness. Like it was something, like it felt like dreaming almost, or it felt um, like when at the time that I started falling, I didn't fear or have like, I've fallen a lot before, and it wasn't it wasn't like the times I've fallen before. It it was like being in a dream that I knew was going to be okay. That I was like, my mind wasn't worried. Like I felt like I was flying, and I felt like it was okay. And I let the things be okay, and they were okay. And so like I didn't feel like resistance or like disappointment or fear or anything like that. It was just like, just realizing that, oh, this is what's happening. My mind was racing. I actually had a thought go through my head, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble because I had just taken my helmet off, and I had just stopped wearing my helmet. I thought somebody on the cameras is going to see this and going to get me in trouble for not wearing my helmet. It's the weirdest thing. I don't even know, but that's my story. A pretty hard fall, and I'm completely okay. So it was wild.